Hi there, welcome to today's video blog, and today I really want to talk to you about your posting on LinkedIn. So I don't know if you've noticed, but you might notice there's a little notification icon when people write new pieces of content. And so these are people who are writing new information or their own original stuff on their profile. So it's a bit different than an update. Like an update just runs through the feed, but a post is something that is kind of permanently on their profile. Now, one of the things that I find when I'm working with clients is they get a little bit frustrated when they're going out to use their lead generation to access clients, and they might have a really nice profile and they're saying all the right things, but their content, they haven't got any. And so that means that a client can't validate them very well. Compared to somebody who, if they've written 100 posts on their area of expertise, when that person reaches out, then I'm probably going to have a look at what they've written and take them seriously. So what we do know is that around 10 pieces of content are consumed before somebody makes a decision. So if you're looking to use LinkedIn for your lead generation strategy, you really need to think about your thought leadership and your area of expertise. So what I find is lots of people like and share stuff, but it doesn't necessarily generate the leads that they're looking for. So what's the benefit and why would you do it? So the first one is that it increases your exposure. So by doing it, when you've got a whole bunch of connections, it allows you to increase your visibility across that audience. So that's the first thing, it reminds people that you're there. The second thing is that you get to use it to engage your target audience. So for example, if you're writing posts on let's say, for example, might be resilience, and your target audience are leaders or HR managers and those types of people, then they get to read or engage with what you're saying. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to buy something straight away, but it's helping them to get your perspective, and it's helping them to use your material to get them thinking and engage with them. They can like and comment and share and do those types of things. So it gives them an outlet to be creative too. The third thing is that it allows you to position yourself through your thought leadership. So one of the things I find is people will find it, clients I work with are very scared of writing their own content. They'll generally say, what else would I have to say? There's so much out there written already. Who's going to listen to me? Or what if I write something that people don't agree with and I end up with all these people disagreeing with me? But you know what? You've just got to kind of get over that. When you've got an area of expertise, you've got to come with conviction, and you have got to share your message and share your expertise with others. And I think one of the other fears is people are a bit worried that people are going to take their IP or their ideas. But the reality is only 1% of people write content on LinkedIn. So there is a massive opportunity to do that. People are consuming information more than we've ever seen before. And in fact, last year, $118 billion was spent on content marketing, and this year, $135 billion will be spent. So people are paying to consume information, but also paying to have it created. The reality is when it comes from you, people want to hear it from you. You are what makes it unique. Your perspective, your experience, and your insights is what matters, and that will help you engage and to stand out. The other reason why it's so important is because it supports your search engine optimization. So there is somebody out there trying to find you, you just want to make it easy. So by writing your content means it will support search results as well. So that's why you would do it. So there are really 3 things to keep in mind when you go to write your content. Number 1 is it's not Facebook. So no memes, just nothing too fluffy or no rants and things like that. So, or you probably don't want, too many inspirational images. I wouldn't be necessarily using those in your posts. You can put that stuff in your updates if you really want to. But your post area is an area for you to unpack your thought leadership and to give to your community. It's not about selling stuff, it's about giving your thoughts and educating your audience. The second thing is it's not about an area where you attach your newsletter. So one of the mistakes I see is that people will just copy paste or copy the link from their newsletter and say, here's this month's newsletter. I can tell you no one is going to read it. And that, you know, it's really a bit boring, really. Like, why should you haven't put any effort into me as your audience, so why should I bother reading? So take the time to take whatever content you have and package it up nicely in your posting area. You'll get far more visibility and you'll get far more people engaged in it. And then the last question I often get is, how much do I write? So I think you're doing a good job if you can do somewhere between 400 to 600 words. You'll notice people like Richard Branson and Mark Cuban and all these famous people who are influencers on LinkedIn quite often write really long posts, and that's fantastic. They have lots of profile. But you don't have to be famous to do this. You can just get in, make sure you share your insights, and through 400 to 600 words, and that will certainly solve that problem. So I hope that's helpful. Make sure you get in there and start writing your content and educate your audience and give them what they need. So if you would like to know more about how to leverage your profile for growth, so you can purchase my book, Connect, How to Leverage Your Profile in Less Than 6-7 minutes a day. You can purchase it on the website, Amazon, all those other places, and I really look forward to hearing how you go, so let me know. But otherwise, I will see you next time.